Hey, how are you? My name's Chris. It's been a month since my last video on the carnivore diet. At that point, I was 3 days in, and I remember saying that I wanted to gag because I was eating so much hamburger meat. It was making me really full, which was good. But at the same time, I just didn't want to eat it. I couldn't hardly even bear to think about eating more hamburger meat. I was eating a lot of hamburger meat, eggs, and cheese, and then mostly that for during the day. And it was difficult. And I was eating burgers at night, like grilled burgers. So still hamburger meat, just in a patty form. But I can report to you that I did make it 6 full days, 100% on carnivore. But on the end of the 6th day, I do have to confess that I did crack, okay? I was fatigued. I just felt tired. Especially towards the 6th day, I was just tired. I was coming home, sitting down and falling asleep on the bed. And I was thinking to myself, I thought I was supposed to have more energy on the carnivore diet. And I wasn't feeling it. I was in the bathroom all the time. I just had to do something. I felt like I had to do something to slow down the bathroom visits and try to make myself feel normal again. And I did end up getting Panda Express. Now, I did not eat all the rice, okay? I did try to limit the amount of rice that I ate, but the chicken does have sauce on it. So I know I had some sugar in there that's in the sauce. So I did eat that, okay? Now, I can say I did stick to my guns and I did do carnivore diet every single day for breakfast and most lunches since then, okay? Let me explain what happened and explain what I'm doing now. That's way better than what I was doing a month ago. As we approach the holidays, now this may have been the worst time of the year for me to even start doing carnivore. It's right around the holidays, and for most people that have a family of 6 and, 4 kids they're buying presents for, it's a financially tight time of the year, okay? So as it happened, I just kind of started running out of the food that I initially bought, all the hamburger meat and the burgers and stuff like that. And I still had a lot of eggs. I was eating a lot of eggs, and I ended up getting some brats. I had a chuck roast that I cooked on the grill. I ate off of that several days. I ended up later getting 4 pork loins and ate those for several days. So I've been doing, the carnivore diet since the last video. It's just been not 100%, okay? It probably got down to 70-30, 70% on, 30% not on until Christmas when I was off for a week. I was off and I was at home, and we weren't at home all day. We were with my family. My wife's family, so I just kind of ate whatever they had. And now they did buy ham and turkey, like from Honey Baked Ham, so I ate that one full meal. I just ate a bunch of ham and turkey while I was there. I did have some other Panda Express, but no rice. I just ate the chicken. Of course, it has sauce, but I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't stick it out 100%, but I feel these are the things I'm trying to think of the good stuff, okay? Because if I just focus on the bad, I failed, I didn't do good, I cracked, I went off the menu. That would make me just want to quit and just give up. Say there was no result. Why I continue to do this? But I want to focus on the good things. I cut out sweets. I haven't bought a single drink at work, a soda, and I was drinking all diet sodas, but I haven't bought a single one since I started on this a month ago, and that's a huge success for me. I did have a couple of sweets while I was off of the diet a little bit. It was my birthday last week, so I did have a bowl of banana pudding that my wife made. We did have a couple of Christmas parties that we went to, and I did have a helping of a sweet, okay? So I did cheat a good bit during this period, and I don't know what to say about that. It is what it is. I couldn't really restock on the food. I just had to eat what was there. I didn't have to eat the sweets. Okay, I confess, I did not have to eat the sweets, but I just did it. I just did it. What can I say? But as of today, I'm 3 days back on 100% on carnivore diet, and additionally, I have given up the diet root beers. Okay. I mentioned last time that I was drinking root beer still, and I continue to drink them like a lot, like sometimes 2, 3 a day. But I can report that I have even cut that out, and I'm doing even better now this week than I was a month ago. So that's progress, I think. So those are the good things, okay? I cut out sweets. I've drank nothing but black coffee, which I know technically you're not supposed to have black coffee, but according to one of those doctors on YouTube who talks about carnivore diet, I can't remember his name, he's one of the big ones. He says he drinks coffee and he doesn't think there's anything wrong with it. So I'm just drinking black coffee. But the backtrack, but in summary, the big pluses for me are cutting out sweets, nothing but black coffee, so no creamer, no sweetener. I've cut out the root beers. I haven't had hardly no bread. If I did eat carbs, it was a little rice and maybe a couple of flour tortillas or some Tostito chips. And even just all the stuff that I've cut out of what I was eating is great and a huge success for me compared to what I was eating before I started the carnivore diet. And even if I continued down this path, even if I didn't stay carnivore, which I want to, because I still really, really want those benefits. Like I mentioned, I want to be clear in my mind. I want to have more energy and more motivation to play with my kids and go down to the shop and do woodworking and make guitars. Those were my whys, okay? Sorry, I didn't really finish that thought. What I was saying was, even if I did not, in the end, stick to 100% the carnivore diet, it was still a huge success for me to be off of sweets and be off of sodas and stuff like that. That is still a huge success for me, even if I didn't continue 100% down the carnivore path, which I do plan to do as close as I can. So I still want that, and I really, really want that very bad, which is why I'm sticking to it. I'm going to try to give it 90 days like people are telling me. I did not expect the comments and the feedback I got from that last video. I wasn't expecting it. I basically put the video, I picked a dead channel that I have, basically a dead channel, put it on there just as a way to keep track for myself, and ended up getting a whole bunch of comments. And I really appreciate all the feedback I got from everybody. Everybody's telling me you've got to cut the root beer, you've got to give it 90 days, cut the carbs, and I'm telling you, you will see the results. A couple of people even said it was, I think I'm quoting, it was day 5 when I woke up. And somebody else commented on it and said it was day 8 for me. And I know exactly what you're talking about. So I don't know what that is yet. I woke up, I'm guessing that's when you start suddenly feeling the results or seeing the benefits. And I really, really desire to have that. So I'm going to keep on going. I just want to do an update video, just kind of to fill everybody in who's left comments. I didn't want to leave everybody hanging or make it seem like I wasn't trying to do this anymore. I am. I just struggled a little bit through the holidays, okay? While I'm editing this, I forgot to mention weight loss. I am not in this to lose weight. I do not want to lose weight. I was 186, 190. I've always been thin, like I mentioned in the last video. When I was in high school, senior in high school, I was 140. When I got married, I was 160. So I've always been tall and thin, okay? So to be at 186, 190, you know, that's the heaviest I've ever been, and it's the worst I've ever eaten in my life. But I'm about 180 now. I lost like 5 pounds in the first week, and I didn't want to. I don't know that it was muscle, because I'm still staying active as much as I can. You know, I'm not just sedentary all day. I'm up and around, up and about at my job all day long. So it's got to be. I read you can lose water weight in the first week, or it could be maybe it's a little fat. I don't know. But I don't want to lose weight. I definitely don't want to lose weight. I got to figure out what to do to not lose any more weight, because my wife doesn't want me to lose any weight either, and I really need to stop losing weight. So I'm down 8, probably to 10 pounds. If I'm being honest, in the morning I'm weighing about 10 pounds less than I was, and that is not intentional. I'm not in a position, like I said, I've always been thin. I'm not in a position where I need to lose weight. I just need those benefits. The other benefits that come along with eating the carnivore diet. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that. May have been a bad time for me to start, but I'm back at it 100%. I do want to mention, like I said, the things that have saved me from the first week are these 2 things. Electrolytes. I think this was the reason I was so tired and fatigued that first week. I wasn't, I mean, I read that you had to have electrolytes, and I tried to put salt in my water, and I just couldn't even hardly bear to drink it. It was so salty. So I found this stuff online, and it's just this week that I realized, even a couple of days ago, that I need to double the amount that I'm putting in my water. I'm feeling better now that I've doubled the amount. I'm really trying to still figure out how much I need to put in my water. I've got a 23-ounce bottle at work, and I've got a little pocket-sized version of this too, and I'm using the lid to, as it says on the back of the package, to how to determine how much to put in your water. So I'm using that, but I think I was halving it, thinking I was putting enough, but once I started doubling it, I feel a little better, I do have to say. And the second thing is this, pork rinds. Huge, huge win. I wish I would have been eating those on my first week. Oh my gosh. This scratches the itch for chips. It's great. I love them. I've been eating them every day for lunch at work, and it's just good stuff. My arm's getting kind of tired, so I'm kind of starting to shake. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for everybody who commented. Lots of good comments. Very encouraging community, the carnivore community apparently. And I guess I should say keto and ketovore community. I think a lot of the days that I said I was cheating, I wasn't technically cheating too bad. I was more on a kind of like a ketovore diet. I was eating stuff that has spices on it and stuff like that. And the days that I did cheat, and I tried to limit the amount of carbs I had, knowing that I was eating carbs and I wasn't supposed to be. But I definitely did have a couple of really bad days, okay? For example, on my birthday. One of my favorite things is fried catfish. So I ate fried catfish on my birthday. So anyway, I got a question real quick before I sign off. I read somebody commented and said they're on carnivore and dark chocolate, and they're doing great. Dark chocolate, is dark chocolate? I thought that was a sugar. Is dark chocolate something you can eat on the carnivore diet? I'm thinking it's not. That is maybe something people allow in their diet if there's no reaction to it or something. But maybe that would be great. I mean, I wouldn't be eating it all the time, but it would be nice to have a little bit of dark chocolate now and again. So that's the question I have today. It's something I wondered today in my head and figured I'd just ask. So thanks for watching, and I guess I'll keep updating as long as I can keep this up. And I'll see you next time. Bye.